We were there, and I didn't have it that day. But Mama told me my dad. Mama never let us disrespect. Mama got lots of stuff from us. And about 8. I never disrespect that. Even my older brother that was old enough, grown, mom never disrespect that. So I say that to you, my brother and sisters, that if you have a father, whether he was what you wanted him to be or not, whether he was alive or whether he ever did anything for you, you still are the same. Oh, he's still your dad. May not be what you want him to be. You might never done nothing for him. You never done anything for him. But he's still your dad. Because one night, I don't know if it was the red roof in or the back seat of a Chevy. One night, it might not have been for a few moments, but it was one day. Had not it been for that seed of that man, you would not be here. So with that along, I always respect my dad for bringing me in the world. And I never disrespect him because I love mom. And you love mom, you don't disrespect dad. My dad gone home with the Lord. That was a long time ago, and we thank God that I was able to know who he was. He'll come to mind. If your father was going on, I stop to say, hey, Jesus, your father. You're your father for the father. You're your mother for the mother. Not going to hold you long. I said I'm going to get you out my 1 o'clock. I didn't know they were going to put me up at the time. It's 5 minutes to 1. No justice to give you a 5-minute sermon. So give me just a little bit of time. 12 and a half minutes. Quarter after I have it now. After I get the message. I'm going to time back to 50 minutes now. I get you out. You can enjoy the balance of the day. You have to come out right up to all morning. This is 8 o'clock. And that's great job. That's great. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. And so much thank you, brother. You on top of somebody. Amen. I want to deal with the book of Acts first. Chapter 3. There's 2 types of men. 2 types of men. There are those men that help you. And those men that leave you on. The book of Acts, the first chapter, we're going to see about men that just came in and seemed like they just got them off. The book of Acts, chapter 3. Again, in verse number 1. I'm going to read a few of the passages. Acts chapter 3, verse 1. The word of God says, now Peter and John went up together to the temple at the hour of prayer, being the name common. And a certain man lame from his mother's womb was carried, whom they laid daily at the gate of the temple, which is called Jesus. Acts arms of them that entered into the temple. Whom seeing Peter and John about going to the temple, asked arms. And Peter fastened his eyes upon him with said, silver and gold have I not. Of mountains, rise up and walk. Why you feel That John, Luke, and Mark. Matthew is going to Mark, chapter 2, verse number 1. And again the image is upon you. Hopefully, amen, Brother Larry. I want to talk this for a few moments about two types of men. There's two types of men. One of the things, my brothers and sisters, that he had compassion on the human because the Bible said Jesus wept. So if Jesus being God can weep, then it's all right if we share those few tears. A lot of us come to church and leave the same way we came. Two different types of men. Let me give you this and we'll go to the seat. Because I won't have time to do it today. But in the book of Acts, the first one we looked at, Mark, the first one, the Bible says that there was a certain man. For there this man was lame from his mother's womb. The Bible did say he was a man. And the Bible said he was carried every single day to the temple gate and left outside the temple gate. They didn't even think enough of their friend to take their friend on the inside. At least when their friend could get their help, they left their friend on the outside of the gate. And the Bible said that while he was outside the gate, all he did was have a can. And he shook his can and he went after one purpose. And what was the purpose of going there? To beg for money. That was the only purpose of going to the temple, to the church house, was to beg for money. Now, one thing I can say about these brothers that brought me, even though I don't agree with the brothers, that they did take it to the right place. If you're going to beg for something, I see those guys, I left the church this morning, and I was going to church, coming back from church, I saw the brothers like that with a sign, somebody go work for some food. You know you work for Sunday morning. If they give you a job, you ain't going to work it. You want what I do. They've been a whole lot better if they went and started a word of faith, wine in church, or one of the big fancy churches. I think it's a small church, and just say to somebody going in, I'll come in and pray for some food. Compassion. The those that are going in that was Christian folks, I had some compassion on that person. But he was in the right place. But the text is these men, two types of men. Some men could care less, and some men go the mile. These men here, they take enough of their friend, but to take him and leave him at the outside of the gate. Because that man made up his mind, Big Lou, that the only thing he wanted was for money. He had gotten comfortable with what he thought he needed. And a lot of you come to church on Sunday morning, you have no idea what you're coming for. You're just coming because you've been coming for such a long time. You're in the choir, you don't know why you're singing, because you've been singing in the choir, and somebody said you got a good voice, so you get in the choir. Some of you ushering and don't know why you're ushering, because somebody said, well, that's what I look like I want to do. You ought to have a reason for coming and a reason for doing what you're doing. You ought to have a reason to plan. You have a pulpit about how to take your death, but there's a reason. This man got so comfortable. And some of you, my brothers and sisters, you got comfortable in your situation. You don't even believe God can help you. You really don't even believe God can help you. You got so comfortable not having your breakthrough that you don't even believe God can help you. You got so comfortable not knowing that anything's going to change in your life. So what you've done, you just accept what somebody else has said about you, or you just let them drop you off at the gate. This man, Brother Larry, never walked in his life. And he's got comfortable. He at the church home. And then his friend that brought him in. He didn't walk there. He can't walk. He didn't crawl there. He couldn't crawl. The text said he was carried there and left outside the church door. And never went inside. And he got so comfortable that that's where he's supposed to be. His blessing is just behind the doors. But because he's comfortable on the outside, he said that they're gone. And some of us are so comfortable in our situation. We don't want nobody to change it. We're comfortable. We come here Sunday after Sunday, listen to the word after word, listen to song after song, and nothing changes. Come in and leave out the same way. When I came to the church, y'all heard me before tell you, I think I had some dice in my pocket. Because being a while, I left the crowd house today, the after hour shooting crap all night. But I knew I was supposed to go to church Sunday because that's what Mama told me. And it seemed like if I go to church, I'm just doing what's right because I've been messed up all week long. Wasn't going for nothing. I'm just going because somebody told me I should go. It seemed like the right thing to do because I know I've been gambling all night. I thought at least go by the church. Wasn't looking for nothing. And as long as I went, I would go by I wouldn't go every Sunday because I couldn't go every Sunday because I was up too late. It didn't smell right. But when I went, I wasn't looking for nothing. It wasn't until God had to do something in my surroundings. God had to mess up my routine. And when God messed up my routine, and how many know God messed up your routine? Anyway, know that He's a God that will mess up your routine. And I went to the church house this time. I was looking for something. Because what I had out there wasn't working. And when you're looking for something, something's going to happen. Oh, I got to work with somebody this morning. You've been coming for a long time. Look at it. You ain't get it. You ain't got it yet because you're coming in one way. You're leaving out the same way you came. You ought to do something. You ought to at least want to give God some praise. You ought to at least want to tell Him thank you. And praise and worship it's not a personal thing. It's something you're supposed to do. It's a commandment of God according to 1 Corinthians 16 and 29 that God requires our praises. And since God requires our praises, I'm going to give Him everything I can because He gave me everything He had. I'm going to give everything He got. He's going to for me. So let me hurry. Some men can sit in the same pew with other men. Some men get it. Some men don't. They're hearing the same word. Listen to the same text. Got the same problem. But some get it and some don't get it. And I believe the reason that some get it and some don't get it is that when they get it, came looking for it. And when you come looking for it, you're going to get it. If you don't think anything's going to change, it's not going to change.